Wind will be going high in the first corner to serve my UL.
The estimated strength of field is 1,922. Alright, boys and girls, let's get ready to roll here. I'd like to say hello to all the people out there. Thank you for all of your support. Say hello to all the great bands that are here with us tonight. Thank you for bearing through the little bit of weather we had earlier on today. We have 3 sets of tires. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 72. We should be behind the 60. They could be lining up behind the tree.
2.
Is there something interesting with the pit entrance here, with the dual pits?
Just covering the driver's meeting, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Each of those cones just confuse me all the time.
Yep, you only have to pit in your pit.
Cool.
One to go.
Alright guys, going green this time, bye. Remember to start in second gear. Good luck.
Remember that clutch.
Radio check, test 1, 2, radio check, you got me? All right, boss man, pace cars off. We'll have a great day. Green flag. Inside,
3.
Inside is clear.
4.
Inside. Still there. Clear. That was a good job.
Lap time 26.049. P22. Laps of fuel 186.
You're clear.
On lap
outside.
2 of 165.
Still outside. Clear high. Outside. Clear.
Lap time 16.862. P20. Laps of fuel 195. On lap 3 of 165.
Fastest lap you've run yet.
Lap time 16.563. P20. Laps of fuel 195. On lap 4 of 165.
Shit, baby, I need a couple more laps like that last one.
Lap time 16.558. P20. Laps of fuel 197. On lap 5 of 165. Lap time 16.736. P20. Laps of fuel 197. On lap 6 of 165.
Outside. Leaders are running 16.867.
Lap time 16.655.
All clear.
P20. Laps of fuel 196. On lap 7 of 165. Lap time 17.308. P19. Laps of fuel 197. On lap 8 of 165.
Outside. Clear high, clear high. Outside.
Lap time 17.037.
Still outside.
P19.
Clear high.
Laps of fuel
Outside.
195. On lap 9 of
Clear.
165. Lap time 16.775. P19. Laps of fuel 193. On lap 10 of 165.
Still there. Clear.
Lap time 16.831. P19.
Outside.
Laps of fuel
Clear high.
192. On lap 11 of 165. Lap time 16.878. P19. Laps of fuel 190. On lap 12 of 165.
Outside. Fast guys are running 16.904.
Lap time
Outside clear.
16.815. P19. Laps of fuel 189. On lap 13 of 165.
Still out there. Still out there.
Lap time 16.770.
Still
P18.
outside.
Laps of fuel 187. On lap 14 of
Still out there
165.
at the door.
Lap time 16.961. P19.
Still there, door outside.
Laps of fuel 185. On lap 15 of 165.
Outside quarter.
Lap time
Door quarter
17.005.
clear. Outside.
P19. Laps
Still
of fuel
outside. Quarter. Clear
184.
high. Outside.
On lap 16 of 165.
Still outside. Still out there. You bastard, my man.
Lap time 17.045.
Still there.
P18. Laps of fuel 182. On lap 17 of 165.
Still outside. Clear up top.
Lap time 17.245. P19.
Still out there.
Laps of fuel 182. On lap 18 of 165.
Outside quarter. Leaders are running 16.979. Clear high. Still
Lap time
outside.
17.128.
Still
James
James
outside.
Carman, that's an awesome car.
Laps of fuel 108.
Thanks.
On lap 19 of 165.
What's your favorite song that they do?
One inside.
Oh,
Lap
no
time
sleep till Brooklyn?
17.301.
He's there.
P20.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
Laps of fuel 179.
Intergalactic was an old favorite.
On lap 20 of
Oh yeah, that have
165.
to be a favorite of mine also.
Still inside.
Lap time 17.306. P19.
Still inside.
Laps of fuel
Clear.
178. On lap 21 of 165. Lap time 16.932. P19. Laps of fuel 177.
Outside.
On lap 22 of 165.
Still outside.
Lap time 17.149.
Still out
P19.
there.
Laps of fuel 176. On lap 23 of 165. Lap time 17.285. P19.
Still out there.
Laps of fuel 175. On lap 24 of 165.
Fast guys running 16. 17.921. Still outside.
Lap time 17.056. P18. Laps
Still
of
out
fuel
there.
173.
Outside.
On lap
clear.
25 of 165. Lap time 17.045. P18. Laps of fuel 171. On lap 26 of 165. Lap time 17.065. P18. Laps of fuel 170.
Outside.
On lap 27 of 165.
Still outside. Still out there.
Lap time 17.280.
Can't tell yet.
P18. Laps of fuel 169. On lap 28 of 165. Lap time 17.303.
Still outside.
P17. Laps of
Outside
fuel
clear.
168. On lap 29 of 165. Lap time 17.207. P18. Laps of fuel 166. On lap 30 of 165.
Fast guys running 17.043.
Lap time 17.135. P18. Laps of fuel 165. On lap 31 of 165. Lap time 17.310. P18. Laps of fuel 164. On lap 32 of 165. Lap time 17.082. P18. Laps of fuel 163. On lap 33 of 165. Lap time
Outside.
17.156. P18.
Still outside.
Laps of fuel 162. On
Still
lap
outside.
34 of 165.
Still outside.
Lap time 17.274. P17. Laps of fuel
Clear.
161. On lap
Outside.
35 of 165.
Still there. Clear, 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 clear.
Lap time 17.277. P16. Laps of fuel 159. On lap 36 of 165.
17.086.
Lap time 17.270. P16. Laps of fuel 158. On lap 37 of 165. Lap time 17.232. P16. Laps of fuel 157. On lap 38 of 165. Lap time 17.226. P16. Laps of fuel 155. On lap 39 of 165. Lap time 17.286. P16. Laps of fuel 154. On lap 40 of 165. Lap time 17.144. P16. Laps of fuel 153. On lap 41 of 165. Lap time 17.271. P16. Laps of fuel 152. On lap 42 of 165.
Meters are running 17.503.
Lap time 17.267. P16. Laps of fuel 151. On lap 43 of 165. Lap time 17.282.
Outside.
P16.
Outside clear.
Laps of fuel 150. On lap 44 of 165. Lap time 17.440. P16. Laps of fuel 149. On lap 45 of 165. Lap time 17.461. P16. Laps of fuel 148. On lap 46 of 165.
Thank you, Michael.
Lap time 17.435. P16. Laps of fuel 146. On lap 47 of 165. Lap time 17.344. P16. Laps of fuel 145. On lap 48 of 165.
17.304.
Lap time 17.419. P16. Laps of fuel 144.
Inside.
On lap 49 of 165.
Clear.
Lap time 17.580. P16. Laps of fuel 143. On lap 50 of 165. Lap time 17.377. P16. Laps of fuel 142. On lap 51 of 165. Lap time 17.391. P16. Laps of fuel 141. On lap 52 of 165. Lap time 17.475.
Thanks,
P16.
No
Laps
problem.
of fuel 140. On lap 53 of 165. Lap time 17.450. P16. Laps of fuel 138.
Fast guys are
On
running
lap 54 of 165. Lap time 17.457. P16. Laps of fuel 137. On lap 55 of 165. Lap time 17.586. P16. Laps of fuel 136. On lap 56 of 165.
Outside. Clear high.
Record on the front.
Caution, caution.
Lap time 17.903. P17.
Road is closed.
Laps of fuel 136.
Hastings, did you hit the wall,
On
man?
lap 57 of 165.
John, I'm not sure if that was my fault, but definitely didn't want to spin you.
65.
3,
Gonna line up behind the 93.
2,
Maybe lining up behind the 93. 65. Got the lucky dog. You got one coming outside, be aware of that.
Lap time 42.101. P24. Laps of fuel 135. On lap 58 of 165.
I didn't hear pits were open there, Earl. Did you say it? I did, man. I got it late, too. 10-4. May have been somebody else talking to me.
Lap time 45.047. P22. Laps of fuel 135.
You're going to have to come around
On lap
19.
59 of 165. Lap time 47.297. P22. Laps of fuel 136. On lap 60 of 165.
Where's the 12 car at?
Yeah.
12 cars going into a turn. Not sure which one.
Supposed to let it by.
It's telling me to stay behind the 46.
12 cars backstretch.
I'm on the backstretch. I gotta let you by, but you're way in front of me.
One to go. You will be...
Lap time 47.487.
Open. No, close.
P22.
Alright, looks like...
Laps of fuel 136. On lap 61 of 165.
Everybody sorted out?
Nope. It says let the 12 car by, and he's in front of me.
You're not the last in line, are you?
Lap time 21.699.
Yeah, we're on the backstretch.
72. Come around.
He's in front of me.
P21. Laps of fuel 134.
Gotta let Ralph by.
On lap 62 of 165.
Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 72. Alright, you're going to have to come around the 65. One to go.
Lap time 32.569. P18.
Alright guys,
Laps of
going
fuel
green this time. Remember use second
134.
gear, remember use that clutch. Good
On
luck.
lap 63 of
It's still telling me to
165.
let the 3 car by, and he just went by. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens when you get in the OL?
We got a car stopped on the track too.
He's moving.
Next car's off. Are you ready?
That's when you get past
Junior Green, so we're okay. Leaders are running 46, 23, 0, 5. Outside.
4,
Clear high. Lap
Lap time 42.301.
Clear
P18.
high.
Laps of fuel 134.
1950 for black flag.
On lap 64 of 165.
That's strange.
Outside. Still outside.
Lap time 18.043.
Still
P18.
outside.
Laps of fuel 132. On
Still
lap
out there.
65 of
You're
165.
was one messed up restart.
Outside.
Yeah, it's saying that I passed the pace car.
Lap time 17.077.
8.3.
P18.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 131.
You're outside.
On
You
lap
want it?
66 of 165.
Outside. Still outside.
Lap time 17.212.
Still there.
P18. Laps of fuel 130. On lap 67 of 165.
Clear. Outside. Still outside.
Lap time 17.256. P18. Laps of fuel 128.
Clear high, clear high.
On lap 68 of
Thanks, John.
165.
Sorry, Andy. Sorry, Andy.
Outside, outside. Leaders are running 16.898. Quarter
Lap time
outside.
17.983.
Your trunk was talking to me.
Laps of
19
fuel
pitting out. 19 pitting out.
127. On lap 69 of 165. Lap time 17.582.
81.
P21. Laps of fuel 126. On lap 70 of 165. Lap time 17.227. P21. Laps of fuel 125. On lap 71 of 165. Lap time 17.236. P21. Laps of fuel 124. On lap 72 of 165.
The gap 2.1.
Lap time 17.203. P21. Laps of fuel 123. On lap 73 of 165. Lap time 17.311. P21. Laps of fuel 122. On lap 74 of 165. Lap time 17.360. P21. Laps of fuel 120. On lap 75 of 165.
Slow car on the top.
Reckon it too.
No track.
Lap time 17.281. P21.
Status on your car there.
Laps of fuel 119.
You should be
On lap
behind the
76 of 165.
John, your trunk's trying to pop open, buddy.
I think we should be behind the tree.
Lap time 23.474.
Checking up in, I don't know, 2 or 4 or something.
P20.
3.
Laps of fuel 119.
1.5.
On
Somewhere in
lap
that neighborhood.
77 of 165.
Open. Do you think we should pit or stay out here?
Thanks for that checkup, Cullo.
Lucky dog coming high.
Lap time 38.057. P17.
Looks like you
Laps
should be
of
lining
fuel
up behind the
119. On lap 78 of 165. $251. 200.
1.
100. 0.
They're working on some stuff in the garage. They're gonna fix you up. Go Manco, go Manco, go Manco. 0 speed. Lining up behind the 16.
3. 4.
Lap time 104.101. P21. Laps of fuel 191. On lap 79 of 165.
Lap
time 24.862. P21. Laps of
Dustin says
fuel
he wants to go ahead and put me
191.
again.
On lap 80 of 165.
I'm showing left the 19 by.
Alright, you're gonna have to come
You were
around
lucky dog, weren't you, Gavin?
You're gonna be coming around the 30.
Yeah, I got that now.
Your radio actually sounded really scratchy that last time you were talking to us.
All
Maybe
set.
just kind of look down there real quick and double check your connections, check your helmet. But I believe you're gonna be lining up on the outside.
Alright guys, back at it. Second gear. Good luck.
Lap time 43.554. P20. Laps of fuel 191.
DJ, do you have fresh rubber?
On lap 81 of 165.
Noted.
Coming to the green. Make sure you stay in line before you cross start finish line. Pace cars off. Be ready. Be ready. Ready. Green, 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 green. Leader status 47.652. Inside.
4,
Still inside.
Lap time
Clear low.
37.724. P20. Laps of fuel 189. On lap 82 of
Outside.
165.
Still outside.
Lap
Still
time
outside.
17.659.
Clear if you need it.
P20. Laps of fuel 188. On lap 83 of 165.
Yours, DJ.
Lap time 16.613. P19. Laps of fuel 187. On lap 84 of
We'll be
165.
coming to halfway next time by.
Lap time 16.781. P19. Laps of fuel 186.
Outside.
On lap 85 of 165.
Greg, do you have fresh tires too?
Still outside.
Lap time 16.881.
Clear hands.
P19. Laps of fuel 185. On lap 86 of 165.
Still out there. Leader status 16.
Lap time 16.806. P18. Laps of fuel 184. On lap 87 of 165.
Still there, man, outside.
Lap time 16.810. P17.
Still outside.
Laps of fuel 183. On lap 88 of 165.
Still out there.
Blinking a little
Lap
bit
time
back there, Gavin.
16.843. P17.
Copy.
Laps of fuel 182.
You look
On
solid
lap
now.
89 of
Just
165.
a couple blinks. Words are hard.
Lap time 16.649. P16. Laps of fuel 180. On lap 90 of 165. Lap time 16.788. P16.
Still outside.
Laps of fuel 179.
Outside.
On lap 91 of 165.
Still out there, man. Still outside.
Lap time 16.856. P16.
Still outside.
Laps of fuel 178. On lap 92 of 165. Lap time 16.865. P15. Laps of fuel 177. On lap 93 of 165.
Still out there at your door. Still outside.
Lap time 16.873. P15.
Outside is clear.
Laps of fuel 176. On lap 94 of 165.
Outside. outside.
Lap time 16.871.
Working the outside.
P14. Laps of fuel 175. On lap 95 of 165.
Outside.
Lap time
Still out there.
16.834.
Still
P13.
outside.
Laps of fuel 174.
Outside.
On lap 96 of
Still out
165.
there. Still outside. Get us some temps when you get a chance.
Lap time
Still
16.914.
out there, man.
P12. Laps of fuel 173. On lap 97 of 165. Lap time 17.076.
Outside, still there.
P11. Laps of fuel 172. On lap 98 of 165.
Still out there.
Lap time 16.955. P11. Laps of fuel 171. On lap 99 of 165.
Still out there.
Lap time 17.216. P12.
Clear high.
Laps of fuel 169. On lap 100 of 165. Lap time 17.024. P11. Laps of fuel 168. On lap 101 of 165. Lap time 17.008. P11. Laps of fuel 167. On lap 102 of 165. Lap time 16.989. P11. Laps of fuel 166. On lap 103 of 165. Lap time 16.968. P11. Laps of fuel 165. On lap 104 of 165.
Caution, caution. What do you think, bud? You think you're alright out
Lap
there?
time 17.121.
We gotta let the pace car guy.
P9.
Yeah, it's coming,
Laps
it's coming.
of fuel
Everybody's checking out. Car in the middle of the track.
164. On lap 105 of 165.
The pace car tried to kill Bates.
Yes, it did.
Pace car gave me a heart attack.
Pit road is open.
Lap time 34.449. P7. Laps of fuel 164.
Lucky dog.
On lap
Lucky dog on the outside.
106 of 165.
It's gonna have you pass everybody and then black flag you for passing.
252. 200.
Stupid
One.
iRacing.
100. 0.
They're working on some stuff in the garage.
No, it was actually
They'll pick you
stupid
up.
me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ralph. I didn't know you were out there.
Pace car
Yes,
in
no, I
and
kind
out.
of
I'm gonna go hard, hard, hard.
figured out
Two.
what
We were running
my
out of
black
tires.
flag was for,
Behind
what
the
happened. I didn't notice, but I exited a closed pit,
I think you'll be behind
Three.
99.
so I probably had to let everybody by, and I didn't. But it never
Yeah,
told me
it's tricky on short track.
88.
Pace car going into
Lap
4.
time 106.002. P13. Laps of fuel 163.
Checking up here.
You should be
On lap
behind the 12.
107 of
It was all my fault, so I made a
165.
mistake.
You're behind the 30.
Black flag, Josh.
Pace car going into 1.
No, I'm
Alright, so we're gonna have
apparently I'm getting the same treatment as
Lap
Monday.
time
Yeah, I just got it too. I don't
34.770.
understand why.
P13.
Pit road
I-
opened at a really weird
Laps of
spot.
fuel
Yeah, I seen a bunch of guys
163.
like I did last time went
On
way
lap
around the outside of the
108
orange
of
cone.
165.
No,
Yeah,
pit
made it
road
as well.
opened. We weren't lined up when pit road opened.
It was open for me when you went in, Hastings. So it's weird that you got a black flag and I didn't.
No, I didn't get a black flag. It just told me to let all
Oh,
these
okay.
cars by.
Alright,
Interesting.
so we're gonna have to come around of 93.
Yep, same here, John.
Well, Josh, I saw you missed the commitment cone. You went in between it and the yellow cone.
Alright, bud.
So did the 33, I think. I got it too.
Swear I ducked in, but
Coming around.
my
Lap
vantage
time
point might have been great.
45.231.
I'll blame mine on Josh. I was following him.
Hey,
Laps
Trey, I
of
think
fuel
that's what happened.
163.
Sorry
On
about
lap
that.
109 of 165.
I'm blaming us missing the pits on Clay.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Your tires too, bud. Be easy on your tires.
Is it too early to blame Eddie?
That works.
Guys off.
You can blame me if you want.
Green flag.
I'll be the fall guy for tonight.
Leaders are running 47.388.
4,
Outside.
Lap time 40.452. P11. Laps of fuel 162.
Outside.
On lap 110 of 165. Lap time 17.589. P11. Laps of fuel 160. On lap 111 of 165.
31 pitting.
Lap time 16.569.
Clear.
P11. Laps of fuel 159. On lap 112 of 165.
Quarter outside. Still there.
Lap
Really
time
good lap right there. Really good. I don't know
16.427.
what you did, but keep doing that.
P11.
Still out there,
Laps
man.
of fuel
Clear
158.
Outside.
On lap 113 of
outside.
165.
Still out there. Hey, that last lap was good.
Lap time
Still out there, man.
16.418.
Up in there, top 5 solid.
P10. Laps of fuel 157.
P22
On lap
is the
114 of 165.
16.204. Door outside.
Lap time 16.519.
6, 3, 4.
P9.
2 outside.
Oh my God.
Laps of fuel 156. On
Clear,
lap
clear, clear.
115 of 165. Lap time 16.692. P6. Laps of fuel 155.
21 pitting
On
out.
lap 116 of 165.
Clear him.
Lap time 16.453. P6.
Outside.
Laps of
Clear
fuel
high.
154. On lap 117 of
Outside.
165.
Still outside. Clear, clear.
Lap time 16.541. P6.
Clear up top.
Laps of fuel 152.
Outside.
On lap 118 of 165.
Still out there.
Lap time 16.622.
Still
P5.
there.
Laps of fuel 151. On lap 119 of 165. Lap time 16.753. P5.
Still outside.
Laps of fuel 150.
Outside.
On lap 120 of 165.
Still there outside. Clear high.
Lap
Fast
time
guys running
16.850.
3, 6.
P6. Laps of fuel 149. On lap 121 of 165.
Inside, inside, inside.
Lap time 16.933. P6. Laps of fuel 148. On lap 122 of 165. Lap time 16.779. P5.
Clear low.
Laps of fuel 147. On lap 123 of 165. Lap time 16.746. P5. Laps of fuel 146. On lap 124 of 165. Lap time 16.880. P5. Laps of fuel 144. On lap 125 of 165.
Josh, you on top, I'll stay on the bottom.
16.920. P5. Laps of fuel 143. On lap 126 of 165. Lap time 16.898. P5. Laps of fuel 142. On lap 127 of 165. Lap time 16.997. P5. Laps of fuel 141. On lap 128 of 165.
Clear high. Get after it.
Lap time
Outside.
17.056. P5. Laps of fuel 140. On lap 129 of 165.
Outside. Clear.
Lap time 17.040. P5. Laps of fuel 139. On lap 130 of 165. Lap time 17.114. P5. Laps of fuel 137. On lap 131 of 165. Lap time 17.142. P5. Laps of fuel 136. On lap 132 of 165.
Fast guys running 16.8.
Lap time 17.168. P5. Laps of fuel 135. On lap 133 of 165. Lap time 17.219. P5. Laps of fuel 134.
Still there.
On lap 134 of 165.
Still there.
Lap time 17.238. P5. Laps of fuel 133. On lap 135 of 165.
No problem, good deal.
Lap time 17.186.
I was trying to go low and you went low too. And
laps of
sorry,
fuel
if that was me.
131. On lap 136 of 165.
I got wheel damage for everybody behind me.
Lap time 17.
Just riding out on the high side. I'm not going to block you low.
P6.
Clear.
Lap of
That's
fuel
my fault, John.
130.
Sorry.
Outside only.
On lap
Clear.
No, that was me.
137 of 165.
Outside. Still outside. Clear him. Outside. Clear.
Lap
99
time 19.192.
Outside.
P11.
Clear. Clear.
Laps of fuel 129.
Outside.
On lap
107 saying hi.
138 of
Still
165.
Still outside. Fast guys are running 17.1.
Lap time 17.705. P11. Laps of fuel 128. On lap 139 of 165. Lap time 17.637.
Still outside.
P12. Laps of fuel 127. On lap 140 of 165.
Still out there, quarter. Clear, 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 clear. Slow in front of you on the bottom.
Lap time 17.866.
Still out
P11.
there, quarter.
Laps of fuel 126.
Can't tell yet.
On lap 141 of 165.
Door outside.
Sorry about that, 30.
Lap time
Still
17.737.
there.
You okay?
P12.
Yeah,
Laps
I
of fuel
shouldn't have been up there.
125. On lap 142 of
Still out
165.
there.
Lap time
Two
17.611.
right outside.
P11.
One outside.
Laps of fuel 124. On lap 143 of 165.
Still outside.
Lap time
Two outside.
17.574.
Outside.
P11.
Clear high.
Laps of fuel 122.
Okay, let me just pull over.
On lap 144 of 165.
Leaders at 17.142. Outside.
Lap time
Back up, back up,
17.537.
Still out there.
P10.
Still out
Laps
there.
of fuel
Clear.
121. On lap 145 of 165.
Ma'am, got 20 miles
Lap
to go
time
right
17.570.
now. Outside.
P11. Laps of fuel 120.
Still out there.
On lap 146 of 165.
Still outside. Clear
Lap
high.
time 17.765. P13. Laps of fuel 119. On lap 147 of 165. Lap time
Outside.
17.673.
Still outside
P13.
on your quarter.
Laps
Clear high,
of fuel
clear high.
118. On lap 148 of 165.
Outside. Clear outside.
Lap time 17.877. P13. Laps of fuel 117. On lap 149 of 165. Lap time 17.706. P13. Laps of fuel 116. On lap 150 of 165.
Outside. Clear high, clear high. Outside.
Lap time 17.647.
All clear, my man.
P13.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 115.
Clear high.
On lap
Outside.
151 of 165.
Clear, clear, clear. Outside. It'll help with the lappers, Earl. Still outside.
Lap time 18.706. P15.
Still outside.
Laps of fuel
Put up, my man.
114.
Boom, you're on the way.
On
Clear.
lap 152 of 165. Lap time 18.198. P15. Laps of fuel 113. On lap 153 of 165. Lap time 17.566. P15. Laps of fuel 112. On lap 154 of 165.
You're welcome, sir.
Lap time 17.501. P15. Laps of fuel 111. On lap 155 of 165. Lap time 17.518.
Outside.
P15.
Still
Laps of
outside.
fuel 109.
17.2.
On lap 156
Still
of
outside.
165.
Still outside. Thank you.
Lap time 17.755. P14. Laps of fuel 108. On lap 157 of 165. Lap time 17.621. P14. Laps of fuel 107. On lap 158 of 165.
I'll stay up high, Clay.
Thank you, man.
Lap time 17.599. P14. Laps of fuel 106. On lap 159 of 165. Lap time 17.767. P14. Laps of fuel 105. On lap 160 of 165.
Keep it up, my man.
Lap time
Good
17.582.
job, buddy. Tell me what you got when you get a chance.
P14. Laps of fuel 104. On lap 161 of 165. Lap time 17.552. P14. Laps of fuel 103. On lap 162 of 165.
Clear. Should be 2 more laps.
Lap time 18.434. P14. Laps of fuel 102. On lap 163 of 165. Lap time 17.572. P14. Laps of fuel 101. On lap 164 of 165.
Good job, Ralph.
Nice job, Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph.
Well
Good
done,
job,
Ralph.
Ralph.
Lap time 17.573.
Good job there, Ralph.
P14. Laps of fuel
Podium there,
96.
Graves and TJ.
Sorry, man.
On lap
3.
2 of 180.
Nice win, Ralph.
Grace, TJ, good
2.
job.
Nice going.
Run, Trace.
Thank you.
Nice win.
Nice one, Ralph.
Guess we're going around again.
Josh, I tried not to let you by at the end there.
It is hard to know how well everyone saved their tires when we didn't know we were going to have like a 60 lap run at the end.
Yeah, well, I was racing harder than I wanted to, but there wasn't anything I could do about it. Had to go.
I had 88. I had 88 on that set.
That was fun racing at the end.
Yeah, and